Lisa Mason Ziegler, can't even say my name, y'all. Dropping in here with an invitation. I didn't want any of my Instagram followers to not be aware. I'm doing a live tonight on YouTube and Facebook. It'll be streaming to both of them. And I want to invite you, if you are thinking about becoming a flower farmer, or maybe you need a bump or a refresher, I'm going to be sharing and taking you inside my flower farming school online course, and just going in there and looking through all of it and just showing you around, because friends, flower farming school is like this huge toolbox that can carry you for years in your flower farming business. And the really big news about all of it is I'll be sharing about my boot camp for my students, which is actually some live sessions, 7 live sessions that'll be happening here as we're heading into winter and into deeper into winter. And I cannot wait. So join me tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time, either on YouTube or Facebook, whichever you prefer, or you can catch the replay. But I just can't wait to share and kind of show all that's involved in this. But I also wanted to come on here to remind flower farmers. I was reminded of this yesterday, is why I'm sharing it. It was like an aha moment. So if flower farming is your business and you are the head flower farmer, just how important it is to keep your finger on the pulse of your business. And that means like being in the ditches, right? That means being in it doing. So what happened for me yesterday is, we're still dry as a bone here in Virginia. We haven't had good rain, golly day, I can't even remember when. Anyway, what this means is that we're doing a lot of watering for cool flowers. And because there's nobody, Bobo's not here on the weekends, I actually was the one that did the watering chores yesterday, which meant I was watering all the direct seeded, which looks so awesome. Anybody else with me? When you see that your poppies have germinated, you're like doing a screaming dance out in the garden, right? So I was out there watering the direct seeded stuff as well as the transplants, because it is kind of like, so for me, what happened was our cool flowers look so darn good this year, meaning almost every year there's always a few different flowers that are struggling. They just aren't looking good, and I'm already thinking we need to restart them. Yesterday, when I was watering, I can tell you that everything that we have planted is like looking great. I see all the seeds germinating for the direct seeded stuff. And when I was watering the stuff that is planted in the Bio 360, the transplants, we had trouble making our beds this year. And so the transplants are actually further down in a hole, it looks like, because of the top of the bed booger, which we won't even talk about that. And so it's not real visible when you stand back and look at the beds to see all these beautiful little transplants sitting, but they're down there in the holes. And you want to know what I think I learned yesterday is that being down in the holes like that actually protected them. They are like coming out of the holes now. But what I just wanted to say is that having my finger on the pulse of my farm is based on how cool flowers look. That's going to totally affect my spring cash crop, right? And I feel so good after doing that watering chore yesterday. I mean, the dancing over the poppies popping, along with, so many others. And we don't put markers in our garden because the dadgum dog takes them. And so we actually have a list here in the farm of exactly what's planted in what order and what color and all that. That this afternoon I'm going to a family lunch for a birthday. Happy birthday, Mark. Going to a family birthday. When I come back this afternoon, before I do my live on YouTube tonight, kind of taking you inside flower farming school to look around and to learn more about boot camp for my students. Y'all, I'm so stoked over boot camp, I can hardly think of anything else. I'm going to go out with my paper and look and see what maybe hasn't germinated and what has. And so I am just inviting everybody to join me tonight or to catch the replay. We do have a special offer for Flower Farming School going on right now, which just means that everyone that is registered, including all of my past students, by October 31st, you're already a student, you're already in the pool, you don't have to worry about it. But new students need to be enrolled by October 31st at midnight, which is Halloween, this coming Thursday. And that means you're in boot camp. Boot camp is going to be 7 live sessions. And friends, it's going to be an intense training from each class in Flower Farming School. I just can't even tell you what we're whipping up for you. So join me tonight inside either YouTube or Facebook to go inside Flower Farming School. Because, I have all these lists, y'all. I live with paper. You're going to learn that you don't need a tractor, a greenhouse, or a cooler. In Flower Farming School, you're going to learn what to grow, how to set and build a working garden, how to start seeds, whether you should be starting seeds or buying plugs, where to get supplies, seeds, and the plugs. And then when and how do you harvest, and what are the conditioning steps for them? And to get the whole learning curve of growing high quality cut flowers. And friends, we cover who you're selling them to too, right? And I can't even tell you enough about the supportive community that we have inside Flower Farming School. So friends, I wanted no one to miss the opportunity tonight. We are going to go into Flower Farming School together and look at everything and check it out so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all, it's a lot in Flower Farming School, and it's a lot because it takes a lot to be a successful professional flower farmer. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to navigate around inside there and how you can actually use it to carry your business for years. Go to gardenersworkshop.com and go to my courses page and read student testimonials, and you'll see that people come back to the course over and over again because and I got to stop and get off here. When you take a course or read a book or read a magazine article, you take in what is happening with you at that point in time in life. But as your business changes and grows, you have new challenges, issues, problems, fires to put out. And that's when you go back and review and look for those issues. And anyway, I'm super stoked because I built Flower Farming School for you. And I can't wait to see you tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, or you can catch the replay. All right, friends, till we meet again. Ciao.